G'day everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So for our reaction video today, we're going to do American versus British English 50 differences. So let's jump. Obviously I don't speak American. I used to speak with a Scottish accent when I was much younger, obviously Australian now. So let's jump in and let's see the differences, and I'll give Australian differences as well. So let's go.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you lots of different pictures of everyday things which you would see, and all I want you to do is just tell me what you see.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. First one here.
A line.
I was going to say bicycle.
Line.
Yeah.
They're in a queue, right? Standing in a queue.
See, I would say line or queue. Depends what it is. Queue is, I think, more formal. If you're at the transport department, DMV, if you're in America, that would be a queue. If you're just standing at a restaurant, or that would just be a line. Kind of bit of both for Australia. Maybe just my, I don't know, upbringing. I don't know. I would say both, depending on the situation.
No, they're standing in a line.
So we'd say queue. What's this?
Calculator.
But what are they doing? What subject?
Oh, maths.
Maths.
Math.
Yeah, what? Why is it one? Why is it singular?
Math.
Maths.
Singular.
Yeah.
Maths.
Why is it math? Like you're doing one math, that's it. I'm only doing one math, that's it. No maths. Why is that? We say maths here with the S as well in Australia. That's weird. Americans say math. Okay.
What's that?
A car.
Car.
What kind of car?
Station wagon.
Station wagon.
It's an estate car.
Yeah, see, Britain calls them estate cars. I don't know why. We've never called them estate cars here in Australia. It's station wagon. Yeah, I don't know why it's an estate car. If you do know, let me know in the comment section.
No, that's a station wagon.
Estate.
Yeah, station wagon.
What's this?
Tricycle?
Training wheels.
Training wheels, yeah.
What? Because he's using them for training.
Yeah.
They're stabilizers.
What the hell are you talking about? Training wheels? Who calls them stabilizers? I've never heard a British person say stabilizers.
They're
Funny.
Stabilizers?
They're stabilizing him. What's this?
A cup.
Is a glass.
Glass.
What's this?
See, some people call that tumbler as well, but I think tumbler is a taller one. I would just call it glass. Glass, whatever.
This
Pram.
Stroller.
pram.
Pram. A stroller's more for an older child when they're sitting up, like a seat. That's what I call a stroller. That's a pram.
Pram.
Baby stroller.
Pram.
No, it's a pram.
What's this?
Rubbish bin.
Garbage.
That's rubbish.
Garbage. See, garbage to us would be on bulk. Something you'd throw away, you know, on a Monday morning happens to be for us. You know, you put your garbage in, you know, garbage can, you know, in your we would never call it garbage can either, in your garbage bin. Yeah, see, we would call it rubbish bin as well. Garbage is more on bulk, I think. I don't know.
What's this?
Trolley.
A shopping cart.
Trolley.
Yeah, see, British got it right that time. Trolley. Shopping cart. I know Americans call trolleys the trams, we would call them. Streetcars. Yeah, we call that a trolley. You're off your trolley, mate.
What's the baby got in his mouth?
Dummy.
Pacifier.
Do you mean a dummy?
See, I can see why it's pacifier, because it pacifies the baby. You know. But a dummy? Because it's a dummy teat, I should say. I guess that's why we call it a dummy. I've never really wondered, but I guess that's why. But a pacifier, I understand.
Pacifier.
Dummy.
Dummy.
That's a refrigerator.
Fridge. We just say fridge.
Same thing. Refrigerator, we'll just cut it down.
Do you say refrigerator?
You say refrigerator.
We just say fridge.
Fridge. Nobody's got time for the whole word. Come on, man. Roundabout.
That's a traffic circle.
A traffic circle. We call
I've never heard anybody ever call it a traffic circle. Ever. Even Americans, I've never heard them say traffic circle. Huh?
Call that a roundabout because they go roundabout. The roundabout. But you don't have roundabouts.
Traffic. I've never heard anybody say that.
We don't have many of those. I think there's like 9 in total. That's a mailbox.
Pigeonhole.
Pigeonhole, we would call it. Trying to think of what do they call it? They call it something in Scotland now. I can't remember. If you are from Scotland, let me know. Ducket something? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've said it. Yeah, pigeonhole.
That's a truck.
I think it's because the way they store racing pigeons, you know, the little cages for them, you know, because that's very big in the UK, you know, homing pigeons and all that, racing pigeons and stuff. I think that's why they call them pigeonholes, because it's that kind of looks very similar to the little cages for the pigeons.
Lorry. Red lorry.
Yeah, nah, we call it trucks. We call it trucks here. We're the same as America. We don't say lorry here in Australia.
Yellow lorry. Red lorry. Yellow lorry.
Truck.
Truck.
What's this?
That's
Jumper.
a sweater.
Jumper.
Jumper. See, we're the same as Britain on that. I don't think we ever say sweater. No. We don't say sweater. No.
That's a parking lot.
Car
Car
park.
park. That's where you park your car. It's either or, isn't it? Parking lot. I don't think I've ever said parking lot. Car park. Yeah, car park.
That
Boot.
is a trunk.
Boot.
Because that's where you used to put the boots in the old days. In the chariots. In your carriages, you put your boot in the, or the bootman would sit in the back. That's why it's called a boot.
That is
Tap.
dish soap.
Dish
Huh?
soap. Dish soap because it's soap for the dishes.
Soap for the dishes.
It's like human soap, but dish soap.
Yeah.
So do you call the soap that you...
Washing up liquid, yeah. I don't think I've ever called it dish soap. No, washing up
use
liquid.
in the shower, do
Yeah,
you
washing
call
up
that
liquid.
human soap?
No.
What do you call it?
Shampoo.
Shampoo, but that's for your hair though, isn't it?
No.
Okay, so dish soap, washing up liquid.
That's a zucchini.
Courgette.
See, we see zucchini. We don't use the French courgette here in Australia. If you called it courgette, nobody would know what you're bloody talking about. Yeah, it's zucchini. It's funny how some words, we follow Britain, some words, I guess, America or whatever English that is. Not saying Americans don't speak English, but it's funny how the way we kind of separate our words, and some are the same, some aren't. This one is eggplant.
That is an eggplant.
Aubergine.
Again with the French, aubergine.
Aubergine.
Yeah. Mobile phone?
That is a cell phone.
Mobile.
That
I think maybe that's because of the way they first came out, maybe, the cell phones. Yeah, we say mobile phones. We never call them cell phones here in Australia. Never.
is the check.
It's the bill.
Bill.
It's the check.
Bill. Yeah, check. No. Bill, please. Check, please. No. Bill, I would say. Yeah.
Those are pants.
Loafer?
Trousers.
Oh, trousers.
That's
Well, see, in Australia, we would call them pants as well. Trousers, we would say if you were wearing like a suit, you know, you had your fancy trousers on, you know, trousers would be that. Pants would be, yeah, long pants, yeah.
Something pants.
That's a classic one. Trousers, pants.
Yeah.
What are they playing?
Soccer.
Football.
Football. Because you kick the ball with your foot, so it's
But soccer is short for association soccer. Football, association football. So it's the same thing, really.
football.
Same thing.
That is
Driver's
driver's
license.
license.
See, in America you'd say driver's license, right? We say driving license. This is actually UK driving.
I've never thought of that. I think we say driver's license, not driving license. No, driver's license. I've never noticed a difference in that. I lived in the UK for 10 years. I didn't even know it was called driving license. Yikes. Okay.
License, which is why it says on the front driving license. But
Makes sense.
what's that?
Cupboard.
Say closet.
Wardrobe.
Yeah, I guess wardrobe's a fancier name. We just call it cupboard. But wardrobe or cupboard, we would say. Closet, maybe. Maybe we would use closet as well. Kind of depends. I guess a closet's pretty run-of-the-mill these days as well,
Closet.
I think.
What does she have? She looks ill. She's got a swollen neck.
That's mono.
Mono?
She has mono.
Yeah.
What the hell
Mono
is mono?
what?
Mono rock?
Mono.
We call that glandular fever.
Yeah, glandular fever. What the hell is mono? Huh? Glandular. What the hell is mono?
AKA the kissing disease.
What's this?
No, that's mumps. Isn't mumps the kissing disease? I think. I could be wrong. I thought mumps was the kissing disease. I don't know what mono is. Obviously glandular fever. Okay.
Cotton candy.
Candy floss.
Yeah, candy floss. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a garbage bin.
Dustbin.
No, dustbin we wouldn't say either. Rubbish bin. We would say rubbish bin. Not a garbage can. Rubbish bin. Not dustbin.
I would say this looks like a nice place to take a holiday.
Oh, that's so a
Holiday.
vacation.
Holiday. See, I guess can swap back and forth, but we would say holidays. Where are you going for your holidays? Yeah, I'm going on holidays. Not vacation. Nah, not vacation.
Who's this guy?
Garbage man.
He's the dustman.
No. We would say rubbish man. Rubbish man is the garbage man? Rubbish man. I think we would either say rubbish man or garbage man. Because, again, as I said, garbage is more on bulk. You know, so they work on the trucks. That might be the garbage man. Yeah, probably garbage man, I would say more. Not a dustman. My old man's a dustman. He wears a dustman's hat. But, yeah, no, probably garbage man as well, I'd say.
That is a gas station.
Petrol station.
Servo is what we call it here in Australia. Servo, mate. Going down the servo. Short for service station, obviously.
What's he doing?
Running?
Running.
Shopping?
With a but what's he
Oh,
doing?
we're
He's
going
out
grocery shopping.
grocery shopping. We would just say food shopping.
We would say going to the shops. Now, if you're in Scotland, you would say going for messages. I'm just popping down the shop to get some messages. We would never say grocery shopping. Food shopping? No, I think we would just, yeah, maybe, but we would just say shopping. Going shopping.
I'm going on a food shop.
He's grocery shopping.
At least that's what I would say.
That's an elevator.
Lift?
Lift.
I think elevator or lift, either or, doesn't really matter. I think either or is pretty much used. I think elevator or lift.
That's
Skipping.
a jump rope.
Skipping rope.
Skipping rope. Jump. I'd never used jump rope, but we used to do when we were kids in primary school. We used to jump rope for hut, which I think is an American thing, where we'd take the whole day, and the kids in primary school would just, do the skipping all day to raise money for charities. I have no idea what charity and where it went. Who knows? But yeah, jump rope for heart was the program, but we would never say jump rope. It's always skipping rope. We'd skip. Yeah. So
That's a license plate.
Number plate.
Number plate. Because it's got numbers on it. Basically, it's your number plate. License plate, I can understand. No, because it's got nothing to do with your license. Rego plate is what we call it as well. Number plate mainly. Yep.
Gummy
Gummy
bear.
bears.
Yeah. But what do you call that? We say they're sweets. They look like
I'd say those
sweets.
are candy. That's candy.
No, they're here we say lollies. They're lollies. Everything's a lolly. Chocolate lollies. Gummy bears lollies. Everything's lollies.
Candy.
Sweets. We say sweets. Hello. What's that?
Tea.
Herb.
Herbs. There's an
Herbs. Herbs. There's a H.
H. There's an H at the beginning, so do you not say
That's a
that?
silent H.
A silent H.
Huh? When the hell did the H become silent? Herbs? No, herbs.
We'd say herbs.
Yeah,
Herbs.
herbs. Tartan. Plaid. As a Scotsman, that really hurts my heart.
Plaid.
Tartan.
No, it's tartan. Tartan all the way. Okay.
Sneakers.
Trainers.
We call them runners in Australia because you run. I mean, you're not sneaking. You're not, well, you might be training, but you're running. Runners.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
Check.
Check.
Same check. Yeah, but we spell it the same way as the Britain does. It's a weird way to spell check, but I guess it is check. That's what it means. Yep.
Check.
Bill.
Bill.
Fries.
Chips.
See, in America, you know, fries, chips. In Australia, it's chips. Everything is chips. Potato chips is chips. Doritos is chips. Whatever. In the UK, they call them crisps. They might actually come up. Who knows in this? But yeah, everything is chips. Chips. Chips.
Crisps.
Chips.
Crisps.
Everything is chips. Don't know what you're talking about. You got to listen for the context.
Sidewalk.
Pavement.
Footpath. That's a footpath. Because it's a path for your feet. It's a footpath.
Street.
Road.
Road.
Road. Yeah, down the road. Street. If you're calling it something. I don't. Both? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah,
What would
just
you call
road. Yeah, road.
this middle bit?
Street.
Well, if you were walking along that bit, I would say get off the road, come on the pavement. What would you
I'd say get off the street onto the sidewalk.
Oh, that's okay. So that's double different then.
Yep.
What are these?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. For short, for all of this.
Veggies.
Veggies. We would say just say veg. What's
Well, veggies, vegetables, it's all the same, really. Just depends how you say it. Popcorn.
she watching here?
She's watching a movie.
We would say film. Brits would say
Would Britain still say film? I don't know. Movie is such a popular term these days. I think we'd say movie. I don't know if Australians would say film. I don't think so. I think movies is more correct now. Maybe we used to say film, but I've never used film, not for a long time. Movie.
film. Americans would say
Movie.
movie.
Yeah, movie.
Oh, behave.
I mean, one because one moves, and then one is because that's what it's filmed on. Film. So,
What's this?
movie theatre.
Theater.
Cinema.
Cinema. Yeah, we call it cinema.
We would say cinema. A cinema is a place you watch a film.
Yeah, cinema we call it here too. Going to the cinema.
A movie theater is where you go to watch a movie.
Yeah. I don't know. Movie theatre sounds so posh. I don't know. Movie theatre? No, cinema.
I guess
cinema.
that makes sense as well. Last but not least,
Fan.
Nope. Bum bag.
Pack.
bum bag.
Fanny pack in Australia means something completely different. Completely different. Yes. So, a few differences there. A few differences even between Britain and Australia. As I was saying, you know, it's funny how some American terms we use here in Australia, and then obviously some British terms we use here as well. I guess it's just a combination of watching American movies, watching American TVs, and then obviously, as I said, you know, I'm actually from Britain originally, a British parent, so a lot of that comes from obviously having a lot of influence in Australia from Britain as well. So it's very interesting. You can kind of understand why some of the words were used as well. Pavement, sidewalk, footpath. Obviously all completely different terms, but all kind of you understand why, why they use. So, but that was very interesting. I enjoyed that. A lot of differences. Let me know if there's something in there you didn't know, some new words that maybe you learnt as well. And let me know if you use some British terms as well, or American if you're from Britain. So guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?